welcome back to Opal&Mint. I am Ashley, and welcome to part 3 of swatching all of Daniel Smith's watercolors. I have done page 1 and 2 of the dot card. We still have 3 left to go. Today is page 3, and while, yes, these are a lot of neutrals, browns, earthy tones, it could possibly be boring for some, but I think this one's actually going to be very fascinating. We do still have the tail end of some greens. Daniel Smith greens are my favorite. So we have some greens left, and then we're going to move into lots of neutrals, and I'm kind of excited. There's a bunch here that I have not discovered, so I'm curious to see if I find any that I just fall in love with and need. So yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to turn the camera around, and we're going to start swatching. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, do you want to see? We're also swatching on a roll of Mead watercolor paper. And look at this. This is going to be the longest swatch paper ever. I'm going to have all Daniel Smith on one long roll. I might end up cutting these into separate sheets, but we'll see. It's going to be beautiful though. So we are back with some Daniel Smith swatches. Start with Terra Verte. Terra Verte is excellent light fastness, non-staining, and this one does granulate. And it is transparent. I don't know if I said that. Okay. This looks like beautiful green. It's definitely different than the Terra Verte that I'm used to in Holbein. Like I said at the end of last video, the chromium green oxide reminded me of Holbein's Terra Verte. So it's interesting how they're so different. This one's so light. I mean, it's a deep color, but it's light in pigment. It granulates. It's a beautiful color though. Let's see here. This one's taking a little bit more to reactivate. All right, see how that one dries. All right, next up is Deep Sap Green. I didn't tell you the pigments on this one. Terra Verte. Where is the brochure? All right, we have PG 18 and PBR 7. All right, now the next color is Deep Sap Green. This is very good light fastness. Holy cow, this is reactivating very quickly. Oh, that's pretty. I feel like I need to get more zoomed in because that is a gorgeous green. I like this a lot. This is a medium staining, so oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This one is non-granulating. It goes so deep. This is transparent, and I'm in love. I like Deep Sap Green a lot. This reminds me of the same kind of undertone and color of green as Undersea, but this is a non-granulating. So we have PO48, PY3, and PB27. That is a beautiful, beautiful color. Next is Perylene Green. I do have this in my palette. This is a beautiful deep green. It's kind of a blackened green. This is excellent light fastness, but it has the NR next to it. So if you haven't watched the other videos on the brochure, it says NR means not rated, which I think, I don't know this for a fact, but I think that it just means that they only did their in-house rating on these, but I don't know that. If you know, please clarify. But anyway, it says excellent light fastness, but not rated. It is a medium staining color. It is non-granulating, and this one is semi-transparent. This is a beautiful, deep, like, evergreen tree. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, and the pigment on this is PBK 31. So, like I said, it's a blackened green. All right, next up is Prussian Green. I don't think I have used this one or swatched this one. This is, ooh, look at that reactivation. Excellent light fastness. This is a medium staining. Oh, this is a beautiful color. This one does granulate, and it is semi-transparent. This is a pretty kind of tealish green. I like it. Pretty. See how deep it goes here. We'll lift this side. Pretty. All right, pigment on this, we have PB27 and PY97. Whew, it's a really good start. These are all gorgeous. The next two I have in my palette and love so much. So this next one is called Rare Green Earth, and it is excellent light fastness. This is such a beautiful color. Non-staining, granulating, and transparent. I love this green. It's another one. It's kind of a deeper green, but it's a softer green, so it doesn't get quite to the perylene and the deep sap. It's a lighter, more delicate dark green, but it granulates in such a beautiful way. And the pigment on this is PG23. Okay, I know I said that Serpentine Green was my favorite Daniel Smith, but I wasn't thinking because it's Undersea Green. Undersea Green is perhaps the most perfect green there is. Look how quickly this reactivates. Look at this color. It's so beautiful. This is excellent light fastness, medium staining, granulating absolutely. And this one is semi-transparent. This is my favorite green to use in florals. It's just the perfect tone. And it has so much character in its granulation that I can't imagine a more perfect green. Let's see how deep we can get it. All right, an Undersea Green is PB29, PO48, and PY150. All right, there's our first row of greens. Moving on to another one that I have. Let's reframe here. That one dried such a, oh, that's beautiful. I have this color as well in my palette, and this is, oh wait, no, sorry. I thought it said Jadeite. We've already done Jadeite. I don't have this. Kind of covered. Let me look at the brochure. Oh, this is a Primatex, so let me look at the Primatex. It starts with a Z. Z-O-I-S-I-T-E. Not sure how you pronounce that, but this is an excellent light fastness, low staining. It looks like this is a delicate color. It takes a little bit to reactivate. Granulating, yes, and semi-transparent. So let's see what this one looks like. It's very gray. Kind of a grayish green. Some more water on this. So we can get a little bit more pigment. This is a series 4. Got a little bit of pigment there. Curious to see this one dry because in the swatch on the brochure it looks more green. So I'm wondering if it separates and you can see the green more. Definitely getting more pigment. It's just taking a little bit more to reactivate. So it does go quite deep. You just need a minute for the paint to activate. Okay, curious to see that one dry. All right, and the pigment on this is a genuine stone. So that is the pigment. Okay, next up is olive green. This is an excellent light fastness. Low staining, this one does granulate and is semi-transparent. Don't think I've ever swatched Daniel Smith's olive. pretty. See how you lift. Nice. I'm excited to see how this one dries, how much it granulates. All right, olive green is, oh, we got a few pigments here. PY97, PB29, and PBR7. Next, we have green gold. Oh my goodness, look at that vibrancy. I have not tried this one either. Ooh, this is very good light fastness. This is a medium staining color. We have non-granulating and transparent. That's beautiful. I actually think I like that. Thought it was going to be too neon and vibrant for my taste, but I do like it. It definitely is one that stains. It's not lifting very well. So that is something to know if you are wanting to use lifting techniques. Make sure you're looking for a paint that is non-staining. This one is a medium staining and it's quite hard to lift, even when wet like that. So green gold is PY150, PY3, and PG36. Moving right along, we are almost out of the greens. Got one more left, and then we will move into the browns and neutrally tones. So this one is rich green gold. Oh, interesting. Okay. Very yellow. This one is excellent, but in R, so not rated. This is a low staining. Yeah, low staining, non-granulating, and semi-transparent. This one is very much yellow. I would not call this, I mean, green gold, that makes sense. It does look kind of gold. Let's see if this one lifts any better. Yeah, see, that one will lift a little bit. Interesting. I kind of like that color, actually. It reminds me a little bit of like a Quin Gold, where you can get a really deep, rich color and then also that light yellow. Curious to see what pigment it is. PY129. Next up, we are moving into some yellow. This is Nickel Azo yellow. I believe this is the yellow that Ashley Hawks likes, perhaps. Ooh, I see why. I've never used this one. This is excellent light fastness, low staining, non-granulating, and transparent. Ooh. Okay. I understand why she likes this. This is giving me Quin Gold vibes, but without going quite as deep. This is, I like warm yellows, and this is a nice, beautiful warm yellow that goes somewhat deep. Yeah, that's a beautiful yellow. That one might actually need to go in my palette, like my normal palette, not even an additional one. I like that. All right, the pigment on this is PY150. Lift any more? A little bit there. All right, one more on this row. Oh, that undersea green. Can you see how pretty it is? Okay, sorry, distracted. I also really like these two together. Anyway, last one on this row, we have Bronzite Genuine. Have not swatched this one. This is excellent light fastness, non-staining, granulating, and transparent. Trying to tell if this one has a little bit of a sheen to it. Kind of looks like it does, which would make sense if it's bronzite. There's definitely some of these Primatex that have a sheen. All right, so there's the Bronzite Genuine. I'm trying to see how much it would build up. It's a very pretty soft neutral color. And again, that is the pigment Bronzite Genuine. All right. Moving to the third row. We are breezing by these. Very intrigued by this one. Okay, next. We have another gold kind of color. This is Verona Gold Ochre. Never even heard of this one. It is excellent light fastness, non-staining, it granulates, and is transparent. This is one that's taking a little bit of waking up. Interesting. It's very, very light. I know that I like delicate colors, and maybe once it dries, since it does granulate, I may actually enjoy this one, but this is not my favorite. Just a personal preference here, though. The pigment is PY43. So the next one, we have Burnt Bronzite Genuine. Okay, this one is excellent light fastness. This one's reactivating a little bit better. Ooh, that's beautiful. This one has more of a reddish tone. It is non-staining and granulating and transparent. So let's see. That's beautiful. I think I like this one a little bit better. But probably just a color preference. But again, this one is a Primatech. Beautiful. Oh, I like that a lot. Pretty, pretty. Next is French Ochre. Not heard of French Ochre. This one is excellent light fastness, non-staining. This one does granulate, and it is transparent. Another very soft color. Another one that's taking a second to wake up. But who knows? I may like the way these dry. Very soft color. I really like using these that are soft though for layering, and they build and layer so beautifully. So I'm curious on this one. This is also PY43. So the same pigment as Verona Gold Ochre. Next is Raw Sienna Light. We have an excellent light fastness, non-staining, non-granulating, and semi-transparent. I like this color. Pretty. I feel like I need to turn down the brightness on this. All right, and we have PY42. Okay. Burgundy Yellow Ochre is next. This is excellent light fastness, non-staining. This one granulates, and this one is also transparent. Burgundy Yellow Ochre. Another color I've not heard of. There's so many of these neutrals that I'm excited to try for the first time. I love color so much. I've ventured into so many of the greens and blues and purples and pinks, but all the browns and yellows and neutral tones, I haven't quite ventured into those yet. And so I'm excited to see if any of these are just like stand out for me. Oh no, I splashed one of my swatches. Okay, hopefully that's okay. I'm so sorry. French Ochre. Actually loving how French Ochre is drying. It's really pretty. There's so much black dust stuff on my desk from a project Kylie and I did, and it's getting all over this. Driving me crazy. This one is also PY43. So we have French Ochre, Verona Gold Ochre, and Burgundy Yellow Ochre that are all PY43. Interesting. Last in the row, we have Chrome Titanate Yellow. Whoo! Oh, I like this one a lot. I like the tone. Sorry, this is excellent light fastness, low staining. It granulates and is semi-transparent. I like you quite a bit. That is my kind of yellow. Slightly muted, slightly warm, and granulating. Yes, please. I didn't realize that Daniel Smith had so many yellows that would granulate. PBR 24. Interesting. All right, next we have yellow ochre. Just plain old yellow ochre. This is excellent light fastness, non-staining, granulating, and transparent. I have not tried Daniel Smith's yellow ochre. So let's see what I think. Interesting. It's less yellow than I pictured. But I kind of like it. It's got decent pigment load. And if it granulates, I'm all for these colors. This is also PY43. Evidently, I like the pigment PY43 because it is in 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. And I like them. It's a granulating pigment, so maybe that's why. But next we have Mars Yellow. This is excellent light fastness, non-staining, granulating, and semi-transparent. This one's reactivating very quickly. Pretty. Again, not very yellow. It's very orangey and neutral, kind of earthy color, but oh, that's pretty. And this one is PY42. So this one was PY42, Raw Sienna Light. Next up we have, oh my, Yavapai. Okay, this is a Primatech. Yavapai Genuine. We're gonna just brush past that name. But it's an excellent light fastness, non-staining, granulating, and transparent. Pretty. So Primatech, and I'll write this name under it so you can see it, since I can't pronounce it. There we go. Now we're getting some pigment. Yeah, that's pretty. Kind of a browny, rusty color. Yavapai Genuine. Next, we have Raw Sienna. Very familiar color. Activates very nicely. Light fastness is excellent on this. This is a low staining color. It says it granulates as well and is semi-transparent. Color we're probably all pretty familiar with. PBR 7. Next is Transparent Yellow Oxide. Activating nicely. This is an excellent light fastness. Ooh. Non-staining, granulating, and transparent. Ooh, this is a nice one. This one reactivates quickly if that's something you look for. It says it's going to granulate, so let's kind of push some of this around. Pretty color. Very pretty color. Hey, you want to guess what pigment it is? This is PY42. So 42 and 43 are common over here. I feel like 43 granulates more than 42, so we'll see how this one does. Burnt Bronzite Genuine looks like it has little silver glitter flecks in it and is quite gorgeous. Oh my word. Bronzite Genuine has as well a little bit of a shimmer to it. Once these are dry, I'm going to show you them a little bit better because some of these are drying so much prettier than their initial laydown. So, okay, next up we have What Are You? Okay, I'm not going to try to say this because I sound stupid, but it's some version of a sienna. Excellent light fastness, low staining, granulating, and transparent. Never, ever, ever heard of this. Another beautiful color. I know these all look very similar. And a long time ago, these would not have actually been exciting colors for me, but I kind of like them. M-A-I-A-T-A NTR Sienna. All right, the pigment on this is PBR7. Pretty. All right, moving down another row. Next up is EF Red Iron Oxide. I think I'm going to be in love with this. Let me see. Yep. I love Lunar Red Rock, and this is giving me similar happiness. Okay, so excellent light fastness, non-staining, granulating, and this one is semi-transparent. Goodness gracious, that's beautiful. Who knew I liked these earthy colors so much? Environmentally friendly. That's what EF stands for. There you go. The pigment is PBR6. EF means environmentally friendly. Okay, that makes sense. Next we have Geothite Brown Ochre. We have excellent light fastness, low staining, granulating, and semi-transparent. Wow. This is a very delicate light color. Oh my gosh, it looks like I'm going to love the granulation though. It's crazy, like the entire dot is gone. Like it just evaporated and is such a light color, but I love the way this one is separating and just the tone of it. Ooh. We have a new favorite brown. Guys, look at this. Okay. I like it. Geothite. The pigment on this is PY. Guess it. It's 43. This is why I love swatching these and looking at the pigments, because I find out things that I like. I like PY43 evidently. And I think that's my favorite of the PY43s. I think that's the one that I want to buy. Oh, I love this. This is so fun. Okay, next is Quinacridone Deep Gold. I have not tried this, but I love Quin Gold so much. So let's see what the deep... Oh wait, maybe I have. I think I've tried it and I like the original better, but holy cow, that's intense. So I think this one's more orange, quite a bit more orange than the just Quin Gold. But this is an excellent light fastness. This got to be a really big swatch. I'm very sorry. I was mesmerized. Low staining, non-granulating, and transparent color. Yeah, I made that one quite large. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. This one's gonna stand out from the rest of them because it's like twice the size. Oh no. Oh dear. All right, and our pigment on this is PO48 and PY150. It's so big. Okay, my battery's flashing. Let me see if I can get another one before it dies. We have Italian Deep Ochre, okay? Whoops. Looks like this one's going to be a delicate one. Excellent light fastness, non-staining. I had to think about that. And granulating. Yeah, this one's going to be really, really soft. This one is also transparent, clearly. It's crazy going from like a really super pigmented, easily activated to this. They are just so different and they have different purposes in my painting. All right, sorry, my sister called me and then I went to the doctor, so it's been a little while. But anyways, this is Italian Deep Ochre and the pigment is PY43. Again, that same pigment. So I'm actually curious to look up what the internet says about PY43. PY43 refers to a natural yellow iron oxide. Historically used for yellow ochres, gold ochres, deep ochres, excellent light fastness. Evidently, I like that pigment. Let's move on to Lunar Earth. Ooh, I haven't tried this one, but I love the lunar colors from Daniel Smith. Ooh, reactivates very well. These swatches are not in straight lines and they're all over, so I'm very sorry, but this is pretty. I have Lunar Red Rock and I love that. Lunar Earth is a more orangey toned, very rusty looking color. Pretty though. Sorry, information here. This is excellent light fastness with an NR after it. We have non-staining, granulating, and transparent. Man, the lunar colors are so pretty in the way they granulate. They usually have some pretty chunky granulations. So let's see here what pigments we've got. PBR 11. All right, one more on this row. We have burnt yellow. Whoops, I threw something in the floor. We have burnt yellow ochre. Excellent light fastness. Ooh, look at that color. Low staining. This one granulates and is transparent. This is pretty. Very earthy red. It's burnt yellow ochre. I mean, I get the burnt is the red, but it's like very red. I wouldn't put yellow ochre in the name of this one. Maybe that's because of pigments used or something, but I mean, it's gorgeous. Lift a little bit here. All right, and the pigment for this one is PR 102. Oh, the way some of these are drying is so exciting. All right, halfway through. Let's move on to the next row. Next up, ooh, I'm excited. Here's a Primatech. This is Garnet Genuine. We have an excellent light fastness. Pretty. Low staining, granulating, and transparent. This is a series 4. Let's see what this one looks like. Pretty. Yeah, I'm like, there's so many like reds in this like earthy section. There are so many that are just really pretty. Curious to see if that one has a chunky granulation or not. It looks like it's going to be a little more fine, but we shall see. Next up, we have Roasted French Ochre. This one is an excellent light fastness. Low staining, granulating, and transparent. Roasted French Ochre. Interesting. It's a nice, pretty color. Yeah, absolutely don't need all of these neutrals, but there's some really special ones in here. I really want that one so bad. Ooh, this one looks like it's going to granulate beautifully as well. Any guesses on the pigment for this one? PR102 is burgundy red ochre. All right. We have an excellent light fastness, non-staining, granulating, and transparent. Burgundy red ochre. They just have so many options in this color family here. All right, PR 102. Same pigment as the last one. We'll see how those differ once they dry. All right, next up is Indian Red. I don't believe I've tried this one yet from Daniel Smith. Ooh. Okay, that is beautiful. Okay, this is excellent light fastness. This one is a medium staining. That makes sense. It is granulating, and this one is opaque. Whew. This reminds me a little bit of Lunar Red Rock, but it seems more intense and more opaque and staining. But man, this is gorgeous. Let's put a little bit of water in here. We want to see this granulation happen. Wow, that one is intense. All right, and the pigment is PR101. Pretty pretty. All right, next we have Venetian Red. Reactivating beautifully. A little bit more orangey toned. This is excellent light fastness, medium staining, granulating, and this one is also opaque. This one doesn't seem quite, well, it's building up. Yeah, it's starting to. It didn't seem quite as opaque as the last one, but yes, it is. It just needed to reactivate a little bit more. A little bit lifting there. Just the sheer amount of colors that granulate from Daniel Smith is so surprising. Okay, this one I'm curious to see how it settles. Venetian Red, and the pigment is PR101. So same pigment as the last one. I feel like I want to add a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Let's see how that does. It's like it disappeared into the paper or something. Okay, last one on this row. We have Italian Burnt Sienna. Excellent light fastness, non-staining, granulating, and semi-transparent. All right, and the pigment is PBR7. All right, next we have Quinn Burnt Orange. Oh, wow. This is excellent light fastness. Whew. If I was going to use an orange, it would probably be something like this. Low staining. This one granulates and is transparent. I really enjoy Quinn colors. That's beautiful though. Lift a little bit. All right, we have PO48. Next one is Quinacridone Sienna. Another orangey color. We've got excellent light fastness. Ooh, man, that one is orange. Low staining, granulating, and transparent. Same properties as the last one. This one's a little bit more vibrant of an orange. The last one's a little more burnt orange, which makes sense because it's called burnt orange. Sometimes I say things and then I'm like, oh, duh. Okay. Ooh, this one's got a few pigments. We have PO48, PR209, and PY150. Next, we have a red. Moving into some more reds here. We have Pompeii, red, which looks brown. This is excellent light fastness. Low staining. This one is granulating and semi-transparent. Pretty. It's a soft color, but pretty. All right, this one is PBR7. All right, we've got a Primatech next. This is Red Fuchsite Genuine. Excellent light fastness, non-staining, granulating. This one has some of that metallic-y look to it as well. This is also transparent. So Fuchsite Genuine looks metallic-y. The bronzite ones do. Amethyst has a little bit of a sheen to it. There's definitely some of these genuine ones. The Primatechs definitely have a little bit of a glimmer in them. Man, this one, looking at the paint itself, you can really see that shimmer. So I'm excited to see this one dried. It's a very delicate color, pretty soft, but really pretty. TE. Genuine. Two more on this row. We have Terra, oh dear, Ercolano. This is excellent light fast, low staining, granulating, and semi-transparent. Man, there's just so many that I didn't realize were in their line. It's going to be really cool to see them all swatch to pick which ones I like the best. Something a little different about seeing the swatches online versus doing your own kind of swatches to see how they work for you and the way you paint. All right, pigments, we have PBR7, PR101. We have another Primatech next. This is Minnesota Pipestone. Excellent light fastness, non-staining, granulating, and semi-transparent. That one was a pretty soft color. Ooh. So most of them say genuine after them. This one, I was like, I need to look at it because it doesn't say genuine after it. So under the pigment information for it, it's genuine Caitlynite? Caitlynite. Interesting. Okay. All right, I need to roll out some more paper because I have the end of the line on this one. Okay, moving right along, we have Italian Venetian Red. This is excellent light fastness, non-staining, granulating, and semi-transparent. This one's taking just a little bit of time to wake up. This one's pretty soft. So one thing that happens with some of these colors that are softer and can be a little gummy if you get too much of it, they turn a little, what I call soapy. They get a little bit bubbly. And this one is quite soft and quite bubbly. Oh my gosh, the red fuchsite genuine with the sparkles in it. Oh, interesting. This is PR 101. Let's see what this one looks like. That's not the right brush. Come here. This is English Red Earth. Excellent light fastness, non-staining, granulating, and this one says opaque. So let's wake, whoops, sorry. Let's wake this one up and give it a swatch. Not quite as reactivating and opaque as the other ones that said opaque, but let's see if we can build it up, get a little bit more pigment on here. Yeah, I wouldn't call this an opaque one based on this particular swatch. Maybe semi-transparent, but I'm not seeing the opaqueness here. All right, and the pigment on this is PR 101, just like the last one. We have another Primatech. This is Red Jasper Genuine. Excellent light fastness. Pretty. Non-staining, granulating, and semi-transparent. That's a pretty one. Very muted kind of red-brown. I like the way this one's behaving. It's not getting too soapy. Some slight bubbles, but not too much. It's a nice one. All right, next is Hematite Burnt Scarlet Genuine. Okay, have not heard of this one. Very excited to try it though. Oh, I want this one. I haven't even touched it to the paper. I want this one right now. I love Hematite Genuine, so I'm excited for this variation. This is excellent light fastness. It's reactivating gorgeously. Get this one. Get this one. Sorry, this is low staining. Absolutely, it's granulating. And it is semi-transparent. This, with the separation of the warm and the cool brown and the chunky granulation, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I need that one. What? You are Series 3, Hematite Burnt Scarlet Genuine. Whew. That might be my biggest surprise of the entire video. That is so pretty. Okay, wasn't expecting that to happen. Next we have Quinn Burnt Scarlet. And this is excellent light fastness, but in R. That paper was kind of lifted. This is like a blood red in the paint dot. We have low staining. This is a non-granulating color. And this one is transparent. It's kind of pretty. It's interesting how some of the paint dots vanish very quickly, like they reactivate and they disappear. And then others, the paint dot can last much longer. That's pretty. I like that one a lot, actually. Okay, what pigment are you? PR206. We have Perylene Maroon. Oh yeah, look at that. Whew. Oh, that's pretty. This is an excellent light fastness. Oh, that's gorgeous, darling. I like it. Sorry, I don't know why this one makes me so happy. Wow, this is a high staining color. It is non-granulating and it is semi-transparent. It lifts fairly well for being a high staining. It's a level 4. All right, and our pigment for this one is PR179. Moving down a row. We got 2 rows left in this video. And next is Sedona Genuine. This is another Primatech. Excellent light fastness. This one is reactivating quickly. This is non-staining. It is granulating. This one is semi-transparent. This one is nice. Yeah, this one is showing up beautifully. It's soft, but it's reactivating quickly and getting to its mass tone. Like it's gorgeous. Woo, we have a deep scarlet. Oh yeah. This is light fastness of excellent, but in R. Look at that. We have a medium staining color. Okay. This one is a non-granulating and semi-transparent. It's like a deep, rich strawberry. See if we can, yeah. Pretty. Let's see how deep it goes. How low can you go? I could see painting a beautiful strawberry with this. Our pigment is PR175. Next up is, man, I can't get over the red fuchsite. I'm gonna have to show you that in just a minute. Next up we have oh dear, Naphthalide Maroon. I don't know. It's this one, and it's gorgeous. It is excellent light fastness, but not rated. Why am I slanting so far to the right? Let's see if I can correct myself and make this one skinnier. This is low staining, non-granulating, and semi-transparent. This is a beautiful pigmented color. All right, pigment is PR171. All right, next up is another Primatech. This is one I have and love. I talked about earlier, this is Lunar Red Rock. It reactivates very beautifully. This is an excellent light fastness. Low staining, absolutely is granulating, and it is semi-transparent. This one is so much fun to use. So interesting to see them wet versus dry. So the color that I was comparing to it earlier looks very different dry. Yeah, I'm getting excited to pick out my favorites. All right, Lunar Red Rock is PR101. All right, I have this one as well. Did I say that's a Primatech? Because it's not, if I did. I don't remember. This next one is a Primatech one. This is Pimentite Genuine. I like this one. It's kind of a muted burgundy. It is excellent light fastness, low staining, granulating, and semi-transparent. This is a series 4. So a little more on the pricey side. But I do actually use this one quite a bit. I think I use this more than Lunar Red Rock now. But I like them both. You'll see once this dries how it separates. Last one in this row is another one in my palette, 3 in a row that I have. This one takes a little bit to reactivate. There is not much paint in this little dot, but let's see if we can get some. This is Tiger's Eye Genuine. This is a very soft brown. It does granulate. Yeah, see this dot is like disappearing very quickly. It's a very, very soft color. It is excellent light fastness, non-staining. It does granulate, and it is absolutely transparent if you cannot tell. But we will show you the granulations. I like using this sometimes in pet portraits to get some texture for a soft brown color. So you see once that dries what that looks like. One more row and then we are done for this video, and then we will have, I might try to fit the next 2 pages into one, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Next up is Burnt Tiger's Eye Genuine. Ooh, I didn't know this existed. So this one is going to be a little warmer. I wonder if it's any more intense though, or if it's the same level of softness. But again, it is excellent light fastness. This one is low staining instead of non. It is granulating and transparent. So again, this is another Primatech. I think I might like this one better even. It's really pretty. The other one's a very yellowy kind of brown, which is good in like some different kind of stones and stuff. It kind of looks like a rock. I really like the tone of this one. Right, next is Hematite Genuine. This is one I love. Man, I've had several in a row that I own. So this is the Hematite that I'm used to. That other one, the burnt scarlet one, is a new one to me. But this is what I have used in so many dog portraits. This is excellent light fastness. This is one of my all-time favorites for texture. Kind of like its cousin up there. Very, very textured granulation. This adds so much to a pet portrait. This is low staining. Of course it's granulating. And this one is semi-transparent. There's just so much you can do with this paint. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And I absolutely see the need for both of them. I need them both. This is obviously a very warm brown, and this is like black with some warmth underneath it. So definitely need them both. All right, 4 more paints to go. The next one I have not heard of. It's German, is that green raw umber? Let me see. Greenish raw umber. All right, we have an excellent light fast rating. Non-staining, another granulating color, and another semi-transparent color. Let's see what you look like. I feel like raw umbers kind of have a greenish tinge to them anyway, but German greenish raw umber. What makes it German? Just curious. Oh, I just looked ahead to the next color and it's called Hematite Violet. What? Okay. This video is gonna cost me a fortune. Please like. Oh, like, comment, share, all the things. This is gonna cost me so much money. Okay. Okay, we have German greenish PBR7. Okay, this next one is the one. I'm excited. Did not know this was a thing, but here we go. Hematite Violet Genuine. I'm really curious to see. Okay. Interesting. Sorry, I'm activating it and seeing what we got here. I'm hoping it has that same kind of chunkiness, which I can already see it. Okay, give me all the hematites. Give me them all. I need to look up what a hematite looks like. I'm very curious now. I love the colors that are coming in this. This is so pretty. Yep. Gorgeous. Okay, let that separate and get to its full glory. Did I tell you yeah, I think I did. The stats of that one. And again, it is a genuine Primatech color. 2 more. Get Pimentite. Oof. Next, we have Mummy Bauxite. My mother-in-law actually bought this color because it's based off an old mummy color, mummy red, mummy brown or red, where they used to use crushed up mummies for this color. Now, obviously that's not what this is, but it's based off of it. And she bought it just because of that, because she likes mummies and zombies and all the things. Anyway, sidetrack. This is actually a Primatech. Am I incorrect in what I'm saying? I need to look up more about this color. But it's excellent light fastness. It is low staining. It does granulate. It doesn't look like it's going to be as chunky, but it does granulate. And it is semi-transparent. Okay, I see some granulations happening. Let me look at the brochure for this Primatech color. Okay, I think I am correct in what I said it's based off of. Mummy BAU XIT. But the genuine, like stone, mineral, whatever, is natural iron oxides is the pigment. So iron oxides. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, last one for this video. Scooch it, scooch it. We have permanent brown. Oh, that looks red. I have not heard or seen this one, but it's reactivating quite intensely. It is excellent light fastness, but not rated. It is a medium staining. I could see that. Non-granulating. So this is a, ooh, look how, whew, it says it's transparent, but it definitely has some pigment to it. Yeah, this has got some punch. Can go quite deep. See if we can lift. You can lift some. All right, since this is the last one, let's see what our pigment is. PBR 25. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up, but I do wanna get some close-ups of some of these colors because, man, do we have some gorgeous ones. I was expecting to like some, but man, whew, I didn't realize that I could love these neutral earthy tones so much. So let me see, can I scooch this a little bit to some of these colors? There's the rare green earth, my favorite undersea green. This actually dried a lot more green and it's gorgeous. Can you see the sparkles and the, what is this? Is the burnt bronzite. I don't know. Can you see them in there? It looks like little silvery bronzy glitters almost. And then there's a little bit of it in bronzite genuine. Not quite as intense though. Man, these colors. Really, really like this one. I think this is one that I want. And then I needed to show you the red fuchsite. Yeah, you see those sparkles? See those? Quite shiny, actually. Pretty. I can't get over this one. Okay, and then over here, obviously, I adore that one. Love it so much. All the hematites. There's the hematite violet. Beautiful. I think I really like the deep scarlet. And I like the burnt tiger's eye, but not as much as I like the hematites. So I think I'm going to go for getting the two hematites that I don't have. Yeah, these are beautiful. So make sure you come back for the next one. Got so many beautiful Daniel Smith colors. And in the very last video, we will go over which ones I'm going to end up getting. And I will curate a second Daniel Smith palette. I already have one of 52 colors. But there's so many more that I'm going to say need. So, but that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're enjoying watching the swatches. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you want to see our future videos, hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Yep, I want that one. I want it. I want it. I want it. Darn it. Quit hitting the camera. Refocus. Make sure we are still good. I'm losing my marbles, people. Ha! The camera's so low, I keep hitting it. Some of them got a little bit wet, it looks like. That's okay.